Hello everyone, today we are going to start our first chapter of class 9, that is what? Number system. Chapter 1, that is what? Number systems. From the name itself, here basically we are going to discuss about the types of numbers. Let's start with first of all natural number. This is what? Natural numbers. Now what are natural numbers? All the counting numbers. If I want to count anything, I am going to start with 1, not with 0. Suppose if there are 4 balls, I am going to start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not going to start with 0, 1, 2, 3. So all the counting numbers are what? Natural number. So for this natural number, I am going to write natural numbers are what? Natural numbers are counting numbers. Example, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and infinite. It's keep on coming. So they are infinite natural numbers. Next to natural number, then it's come what? Whole numbers. Whole numbers means what? All the natural numbers including what? 0. If I combine this 0 along with natural number, then 0 along with natural numbers form what? Whole number. So here all the natural numbers along with 0 are called whole number. So whole number starts from what? 0. So example of whole number is what? It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and till infinite. So what is the difference between the smallest natural number is what? 1 and the smallest whole number is what? 0. And remaining all these numbers are normally it's what? Natural number. So if we combine a natural number with 0, we will get what? Whole number. This is second type of number system. Let's move to the third one, that are what? Integers. Let's start with integers. Integers. It's what? The collection of all whole numbers and negative of natural numbers. So what does it mean? If I combine all the whole numbers and negative of natural numbers along with what? Along with 0. If I include 0 also in it, you'll get what? Integers. If I write example, it's -5, -4, -3, -2, -1 are what? Negative of natural numbers. This is what? 0 and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and infinite, and here also infinite. So it extends on both the sides. So these are what? Negative numbers. These are what? Positive number, including 0 forms what? Integer. Now the next part is what? The most important one is what? Rational number. Our next exercise means exercise 2.1 is based on rational number only. To understand rational number, basically it's what? If you can express any number in P by Q form. Now, so number which can be expressed in P by Q form. P by Q form means what? If I write example, if I write 1 upon 7, 3 upon 18, 7 upon 15, so this is what P and this is what Q. So if I write down any number in P by Q form, then all such numbers are what? Rational numbers. Here, where Q is never equals to what? 0. जो डिनोमिनेटर होगा वो कभी क्या नहीं होगा? 0 नहीं होगा. And P and Q both belongs to what? Integers. So rational numbers are what? Numbers which can be expressed in P by Q form. कोई भी नंबर को हम P by Q form में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. Then this such numbers are what? Rational numbers. Now let's take some examples of rational number as our next exercise based on rational number. If I draw, how many blocks are there? 8. So out of 8, how many are shaded here? So if I want to write down this thing in rational number, it's what? 5 by 8. So this is a representation of rational number. Now, if I draw a number line, take here it's what? 0, here it's -1, here it's what? 1, here it's 2. Now in between 0 and 1 there are infinite numbers of rational numbers. 0 और 1 के बीच में infinite rational numbers है. If I take here, this will be what? 1 by 2. If I take this one, it will be what? 1 by 4. If I take this one, it's what? 1 by 2, this is what? 3 by 4. So similarly, there are infinite many points or many rational numbers between 0 and 1. So in between any two numbers, there are infinite numbers of rational number. If I write 4.2, is it a rational number? Can we convert this into P by Q form? Yes, we can. How? If I remove this decimal point, this will be what? 42 upon 10. So this is what? P and this is what? Q. Yeah, we can see that 4.2 is what? Rational number. And if I want to convert this rational number, I have to remove this decimal point. And if I remove this decimal point, it becomes what? 10 in the denominator. So 4.2 is also a rational number. So if you're getting any number with decimal, if I write 5.382, this is a rational number. Again, if I remove this decimal point, it's 53802. After decimal point, how many numbers are there? 3 numbers. So 1, 2, 3 zeros. So this number also can be converted into rational number. Let's move to the question where we have to find 6 rational number and here we have to find 5 rational number. Here to find 6 rational number between what? 3 and 4. 3 और 4 के बीच में 6 rational number ढूंढ सकते हैं. As I told you before, there are infinite many rational number, but out of that we have to find only 6. Here 5 rational number we have to find out between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Before starting this, let me explain you what is equivalent rational number. What is equivalent rational number? If I write 1 by 2, this 1 by 2 is same as what? 4 by 8. This 4 by 8 is same as what? 10 upon 20. This 10 upon 20 is same as what? 50 upon 100. Why they all are equal? Because if I reduce them, 4 ones are 4 twos are, 10 ones are 10 twos are, 0 0 cancel, 5 ones are 5 twos are. So in all this fraction, I am getting the value same. So this all fractions are what? Equivalent rational number, which we are going to use in the next sum. Now this is an objective question to find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. It's very simple to take the decimal point. So between 3 and 4. From where I am going to start? I'll take first of all 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 and 3.6. These are in decimal. Now I want to convert them into rational number. Therefore, this will be 31 upon 10, 32 upon 10, 33 upon 10, 34 upon 10, 35 upon 10, 36 upon 10. You can write further also, but I want only 6 rational number, so I wrote up to this. So these are the 6 rational number between 3 and 4. Now, this is what? Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So first of all, it's 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. First of all, now both the denominators are same here. Here 5, here 5. So there are no numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. To get the bigger number, what I am going to do? To numerator and denominator, I am going to multiply what? 10. And this will be what? 3 into 10 is what? 30. 5 into 10 is what? 50. Also, and same here I am going to do for this one. 4 by 5. 10 multiplied by 10. Now if you are thinking why divide multiplied by 10 only, it's quite easy to multiply by 10. And as I want here 5 number, I have to multiply any number more than 5. I can multiply by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or infinite any number, but it should be greater than what? 5. So this will be what? 40 and 5 tens are 50. So this 3 by 5 and 30 by 50 both are equivalent fraction, because if I remove this 0, 0, it becomes 3 by 5. 4 by 5 into 10 by 10. So if I remove this 0, 0, again I will get what? 4 by 5. So this fraction and this fraction are equal. So now I am going to find between 30 upon 50 and 40 upon 50. Now is it quite simple to find rational number between these two numbers? This is what? 30 and this is what? 40. So in between them, so 31 upon 50, 32 upon 50, 33 upon 50, 34 upon 50, 35 upon 50. As I want only 5 rational number, I can write up to this. If it was 6, I'll write one more. Likewise, I'll get the all rational number between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Let's see similar type of sum where denominators are not equal. If I write here, this is an extra sum, 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. If we compare this to question, here it was what? The denominators were same, but here denominators are different. So in first step, I have to make the denominator same. For that, I have to find out the LCM. So what is the LCM of 5 and 3? LCM of 3 and 5 is what? 15. 3 and 5 LCM is what? 15. So this fraction, now what should you multiply here? This is an important, better you pay attention clearly. 5 into, what you are going to multiply here to get 15? So 5 into 3. 5 into 3 is 50. So whatever you are going to multiply here, same thing you have to multiply here. So 3 3 is a 9 and 5 3 is a 15. So I got 9 upon 15, which is equivalent fraction for 3 by 5. Similarly, 2 upon 3. What should I multiply here to get 15? So I am going to multiply here what? 5. Why multiply here 5? 5 3s are 15, as the LCM is 15. So here also 5. 10 upon 15. So I got two fraction, new fraction, 9 by 15 and 10 by 15. So 9 by 15 and 10 by 15 are the two new fractions. Now I am going to find rational number between 9 by 15 and 10 by 15. Like this I got the answer of same denominator. Now I have to do all the remaining steps. So I am going to multiply this number by what? To make it easier, 10. So 9 upon 15 into 10 into 10. So this will be 90 upon 150. Similarly, 10 upon 15 into 10 into 10. I multiply again just the way we have done here. 10 upon 10. It's what here? 100 upon 150. Now what we are going to do? We are going to find rational number between 90 upon 150 and 100 upon 150. 90 upon 150 and 100 upon 150. Is it possible to find many numbers between them? So this will be what? 91 upon 150, 92 upon 150, 93 upon 150, 94 upon 150, and likewise 95 upon 150. So these are the 5 required numbers, rational number between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3.